As the business world responds to the COVID-19 pandemic, many agile teams have been suddenly forced to go remote. This may not be a passing trend, but a new way of working that we must all adapt to. Remote work can be challenging for developers, product owners, and Scrum masters, especially those who are not used to working this way. While nothing beats in-person collaboration, an online project management tool can make the transition to remote work a lot easier. In this video, we'll show you how Zoho Sprints can help your team stay productive and painlessly transition to working remotely. There are 3 main points to keep in mind as your team makes the switch. Step 1. Stay in sync. Things change quickly in the agile world. In an office, much of staying updated happens through informal discussions and unscheduled meetings. Remote teams now need to create a system for this. Without a single source of truth, your team can fall out of step. This is where the online backlog and Scrum board come in. They are easy to use and you can customize them to fit your exact needs. Creating custom statuses to your team is just one example. Any change, such as a status update made by one person, is instantly visible to all. Step 2. Communicate seamlessly. Brainstorming ideas over a cup of coffee is no longer an option when working remotely. On the other hand, if all the conversation happens in a single chat, important items can get lost in between small talk or forwards. A dedicated planning tool can really put discussions into context. Each project comes with its dedicated feed. @mentions and hashtags keep things organized and make sure the right people are notified. With Sprint's comments feature, you can converse within a sprint, story, or task by commenting right there. A meetings module helps you schedule your agile meetings and record minutes. Step 3. Manage accountability. Following up on work without seeming like a micromanager can be a tough balancing act, especially when everyone's remote. When things get delayed, finding out the bottleneck becomes all the more harder. In Zoho Sprints, you can make it clear who owns what and when it is due. You can see what changes were made to each work item. And with the status timeline, you can find out how long the work item spent in each status. There are also numerous reports that will give you insights to keep your team running optimally, even when apart. Bonus tip: embrace uncertainty. Now and at any other time when we go through sweeping changes, there is a tremendous increase in uncertainty. This uncertainty has bearing on our estimates, and we need to factor in many variables while making plans. But this is not necessarily a bad thing. This uncertainty gives you opportunities to be spontaneous, to discover new solutions and better ways to work. After all, isn't that what agility is all about? Going remote can be challenging, but we see teams doing it well and enjoying this new style of work. Good luck as you sprint ahead into your remote journey.